Hi guys, this is my last qualifier video of the season. So this was the 5th European qualifier that happened about a week ago now. So it was the last chance for many of the pros to make a playoff spot. I was obviously never going to make a playoff spot, and in the end I actually finished 366th in Europe, which I take a bit of pride in. I'm quite proud of, being ranked that highly in Europe on Xbox. It's just quite a nice feeling to actually have a physical rank to something, and a bit of encouragement to say that actually I can compete with these top 200 guys. And maybe if I played the weekend league a bit smarter and played more games on a Sunday than I normally do, maybe I could get top 200 every now and again. Who knows? But this is the team I went in with. Bit unfortunate it wasn't better. I invested in high rated fodder after qualifier 4, expecting to benefit from that and sell at some point. It's still a massively long hold. I'm still holding those cards for EA to release an SBC. Bit annoying, but I was going to get Team of the Year Ronaldo in and maybe improve on Rico Henry. But yeah, it just wasn't to be. But all in all, really happy with every player performed well for me. Can't say there was any real weaknesses. It was just a shame I couldn't make it that little bit better. MVPs, probably the front three. They just ran the show. So Mbappe, Neymar and Atal. Really impressed with Atal, playing him on the left wing. As we'll see, a few highlights. He picks up quite a few of my goals. And yeah, just really enjoyed the qualifier. Went as far as loser bracket round 3 in the end. So yeah, without further ado, I will crack on with going through the highlights. So my first game was against Net6 FIFA. As you can see, they're a decent squad. Mid Ronaldo in there. I guess that's the main guy. Inform Ronaldo, not 85, only the 84. But so this was the first round of the winners bracket, and I went into this game not actually winning a game in the winners bracket in qualifier 3 and 4. So this was my main aim, just to win this game, just to show I could win the first winners bracket game. And he was a higher seed than me as well, so about 200 seed. It's been nice and patient. I made a mistake there, not player switching to my left back. Needed to switch to Henry there, Henry rather, and try and make the tackle. So I went 1-0 down, and thought this was going to be a chance, but I do actually manually defend that, and then make a counter attack of my own. So with Neymar here, being nice and patient in the build up, switching across, coming inside, then going out wide to Atal. Back into Mbappe, and then just make a bit of space, finally to Ronaldo, and he's one of the best finishers in the game. He is not that finished, by the way. But so next goal, he then goes 2-1 up. Again, I'm being nice and patient with my defence here, do the offside trap. But I make a similar mistake here. I'm just a little bit sloppy with the player switching. Really need to get across to what then was my centre back. Don't switch in time, and he scores a nice goal. 2-1 up, so I get the interception, and then again produce a counter attack, which is what my formation's really set up for. So come back inside with Neymar, pass to Mbappe. And then, to be fair, I don't deserve that goal. It goes right through his legs. Really lucky from my perspective. And as you can see, it's the second leg. Being nice and patient in the build-up. Direction nutmeg with Neymar, come back inside with Atal, and then nice little turn back. And yeah, he was so nice dribbling for me, just in and around the box. Loved that card. So 3-2 up. He nearly gets a chance there. So I'm playing out to James. But then just a sloppy pass gets me in all sorts of trouble. And he gets the so Ronaldo's shot and gets the rebound. So a bit unlucky for me, but I had a lucky goal in the first half as well. And I nearly conceded there again. Bit of sloppy play, but once again I'm able to counter-attack. So that's really the main source of my goals. In this game at least. So wide with a towel. And wow, I get really lucky there, don't I? Cross into Mbappe. Probably wasn't on, but get the rebound. And this is pretty much directly after. Not far from the kickoff. Intercept with a towel. Nice left stick dribbling, just going back and forth, waiting for my moment and taking it into the far corner. So that got me through to the next round against V-Pro Chunky. And I must admit, I looked at his Twitter profile beforehand. Didn't look like he was playing much. His team actually isn't that OP. And I thought I might have a chance here. It just seemed like a pro that had just stopped playing because maybe he didn't have a chance at qualifiers. Or making the playoffs, so I was a bit optimistic ahead of this game. So to start off, I get my marking in all sorts of trouble there, but able to reset, and that's a really nice goal from him. First time fake shot into Mbappe and just turn and finish. Couldn't do much about that one. But I am able to get back, so down the line with Ronaldo. Nice little turn inside. And then in the end it works out as the easy finish to Neymar. And that was in the last minute of the first leg. So I nearly get a breakaway myself there. Doing alright defensively. Nearly intercept that with Essien. Still marking with Essien, trying to block the inside, but actually that's a really nice goal. I needed to switch to my centre back earlier. Didn't see that danger really. But again, I'm able to make a comeback. So again, nice and patient approach with Cancelo, who's got a lot of men behind the ball at this stage. It's like a really basic goal in the end, really, just pass into Mbappe, get that space. Alright, spraying out to Ronaldo, back to Cancelo. Get lucky there, and I get mega lucky with that goal, really. Like, to be fair, he needs to intercept that to stop it going through to Mbappe, so I think I deserve that ish. It's not my best goal, don't get me wrong. But then trying to keep V-Pro Chunky out at this point. I feel like I'm defending really well, but then he just gets a little bit of space, and I can't believe he scored from there. That's like a crazy angle to score in, and I was really frustrated with that goal. So this actually isn't a goal, but this is my now big chance. So he hasn't marked that run. I'm through with Mbappe, and I think that's just a golden opportunity to take the game. But I just failed. I'm not sure what I've done wrong there. I don't think the chip was on. If I ball roll, I think he tackles me with the defender. But in hindsight, maybe the chip was the better option. And it's frustrating because that's my chance to win. He then goes down the other end and scores a good goal. No complaints about that. And he's able to stay out of the game. It does end 3-2, I believe. Oh no, sorry. I think, sorry, getting mixed up. I think I might score now. Oh no, this is another golden chance. And yeah, pass across the box. Mbappe tries to tackle instead of finishing. And yeah, V-Pro Junkie goes out to win 3-2. So back into the losers bracket against the guy called Joker. This was a really tough game in the end, but first goal really nice. Just a low driven ball across the box to the back post. So his first goal being nice and patient on the defence, trying to work out where I go wrong here. Okay, yeah, directional nutmeg with Ronaldo, just can't defend it. I guess I get a bit static with my defending. And so he must go 2-1 up at this point as well. So again, into Ronaldo. And I'm actually able to counter-attack for this. So time the through ball to perfection. He moves his keeper. Easy finish for me in the end. So 2-1 up in the first leg. I score straight away through his sloppiness, to be fair. And that's a big goal for the tie. That's a massive goal. He makes a mistake. I capitalise. And it just gives me a bit of breathing space. So he nearly has a chance there to do the through ball, but really nice and patient. Oh, that pass is brilliant. That was a really good goal from him. He could have finished it as well with Neymar. So last minutes, I'm trying to waste time there. And just need to hold on 3-2 to go through to the next round. I don't know if I'm lucky if that wasn't a pen. Like you've seen them given, but I think it was just a good defensive block. So yeah, I'm able to deal with the corner and just need to see out the last few minutes. I was a bit annoyed there that I gave the ball away so cheaply. But then yeah, game over. I'm through to the next round of the losers bracket. So this is round 3 at this point, just because I missed the first round through winning in the winners bracket. I'm against Nobers FC. So this is AFC Billy. He ended up representing Arsenal in the E-Premier League. So I knew it was going to be a tough opponent, and it really was. So I wasn't expecting this to start off with. Especially, I believe that's against James. I didn't think headers were that effective on this game. So I was really surprised. Haven't seen that sort of off-the-ball player movement that much as well by that many pros. And that's a really good heel-to-heel. I then too sloppy in the build-up, and he just capitalises from that. Nice directional nutmeg, and it just seems like an easy goal. Team of the Year Ronaldo was insane. I can't wait to try out that card. So again, bad clearance for me. Just giving him the ball back. So again, he tries to do the kind of off the ball movement with the players for the cross. He didn't do it that much actually in the game. Just I guess when he had the opportunity out wide. And I had a big problem. This is offside. If you slow it down, it's like Mbappe is about half a yard offside when that ball's played. So I was annoyed with that goal, but I think by then the game's gone anyway. Like it just felt gone for me. Because I'd played actually quite well in the first leg. 3-0 wasn't deserved. I think 3-2, something like that would have been fairer. Definitely 3-1. But in this game, so that's his first goal. He plays brilliantly in this game, and I definitely deserve to lose 3-0 in this game. But it ends up only being 1-1, so I get a consolation goal in a little bit, so putting the pressure on. At this time, like, you know, he can take as much time as he wants, intercept when he's trying to time waste, and just end up losing the game 4-1. So you can see there, he was just in complete control, nice possession, did what like a pro should do in that position. He's 3-0 up, doesn't need to take risks. I needed to press him. I didn't do it well enough, and I just felt I was trying to at times at 3-0 down, but I felt like if I'd have gone to that gear 5 or gear 6 too early, then the game would have just gone away from me. Whereas I was trying to maybe score a goal, you know, in the first half, and then get one back early second half, and then we can press. But yeah, it wasn't to be. He managed the game really well. That game was particularly frustrating for me. A lot of things just didn't go well, mainly in terms of passing. Like a lot of passes, you can probably see there, pass accuracy 83%, which is quite low for me, what from what it would normally be at least. Just a lot of passes didn't go as planned. Well, I'm thinking, yep, that's an easy pass. Switch that 20 yards to the right or to the left, and it just would go to a completely different man. That was just in general really painful. The first 3 games were quite good, didn't have as much of that go on, but maybe it could have just been a good opponent making me forcing the mistakes that I would make. So all in all, I've enjoyed my time competing this year. It's been nice just to actually enter a verified tournament. I haven't done that in God knows how long. Like this must be 10 years back now. So nice to actually qualify on my own merit, and try and compete. So guys, hope you've enjoyed the highlight video and the review of that. Not sure if I'll go through it at some point in the future, like to slow it down and look at my movements in particular scenarios. I think I want to do a video like that with Average FIFA Dad, and maybe it will be on some of my like champs highlights, but we'll see. Because there were certain goals in there which would have been cool to slow down and talk through, but yeah, just the time it takes to go through and do that. And as it was a casual pod idea, I wouldn't mind going through it with him. But yeah, they're just the core highlights. Hope you've enjoyed it. And make sure to check out the next video. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time.